What is up, guys? Today with another video. Hope you're all having a great day. And I get this question a lot of people wondering, should I use images or videos for my advertisements on Instagram and Facebook? It's a tough question to decide, and I'm going to be giving you guys my personal opinions and my personal preferences on how I decide whether to use an image or a video. And before we get in this video, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button below if you're new. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video if you like this kind of stuff. And by the way, after showing you guys what I like to do here, I might be making a video on how I actually create my ads, both videos and pictures. Let me know if you guys would want that. Drop a comment below and maybe I can make that happen. So now let's get here on my computer and I'm going to show you guys what I think. Okay, so we're here on my computer now and I have the Google Docs set up where it says which type of ads are better, pictures or videos. This is something that's very hard to determine for most people. They don't know what's better to use, and honestly it's all about testing, but this is sort of my structure that I like to stick to. So I like to determine whether to use a picture or a video based off of whether this certain product I'm selling has a certain functionality or a certain use that would attract attention from these potential customers. So if the product does not have an appealing function, it's sort of just a novelty item, it doesn't necessarily have a use, but it's something that people would still buy and people are still interested in because it's pretty or it's cool or, it has a certain effect that appeals to the customer, but it doesn't have a certain use that you could actually provide in a video. So if it doesn't have that, stick to an image. But if the product does have an appealing function, you want to use a video because you want to convey that certain message of what this product can do for you and how it affects you. So I'm going to be showing you guys some examples on here. But you want to relay a message to the consumer that leads to full appeasement within their brain, that makes them want to look at this, want to buy it, want to click on the link, all that kind of stuff, follow your page, all that good stuff. So it's all about appealing to the potential customer, and the best way to do that is by differing between both pictures and video ads. Sometimes I like to split test, I will find a certain product, I can't really tell, if a video would be best or a picture, so I make both. And I like to split test these ads by testing both videos and pictures. So I'll have the same caption, the same description for the ads, and then I'll test them on Facebook, Instagram, see which one affects the potential customers the most. Which one leads these people to actually go on my store, but which one also leads to most people going on my store and actually buying something. I'd rather have a high conversion rate than have a bunch of visitors on my store but nobody buying anything. So let's go here. The first thing I have right here that I want to show you, I just searched up necklace on AliExpress. It's Stranger Things necklace. So basically this is something that doesn't necessarily have a use. It's a necklace, it's jewelry. People wear it for a certain reason. They want it to look good or they like what it stands for or whatever. It really doesn't have an actual use which could help provide some kind of use to your daily life or anything like that. It's solely just a necklace. It's jewelry. So what I would do here, I would make a picture ad. I would make sort of a text post, and I didn't know this was a Stranger Things necklace until I just looked at it a little bit more. So what I would do, so I'd get this and I would Photoshop it a little bit to make it all have a white background like this. And then what I would do is create sort of like a text post. So I would say at the top, Stranger Things necklace, I can't believe they released this for 4 days only, something like that, and make it like a text post and use that on Instagram because there's a lot of pages on Instagram that are popular for text posts, relatability. That's what it's all about. How these Instagram accounts grow is by relatability, relating to these people on Instagram, these kids, these adults, whatever they are, and attracting them to follow your page. So that's sort of what you have to do with ads. You have to attract these potential customers to your page and to your website to actually buy something. So this doesn't really have a use, so that is why I would use a picture for this advertisement, whether it's on Facebook or on Instagram. So now let's go to something that actually has a use. This I've seen all over Instagram. It's an abdominal trainer, and I've seen people both post ads with pictures and videos with this product. So essentially this is supposed to, somehow make you stronger or make you lose weight by having this thing, by itself. If you were to look at this, just the pictures, you're like, man, what is this thing? It looks like you don't really know what it is just by seeing this picture. But if you saw a video of it, you would know that it sort of tenses up your muscles and it's supposed to, stimulate your muscles, make you stronger, tone your body, or whatever you want to call it. And, it does that automatically. It's battery powered, it sort of shocks you, I guess, and, it makes your muscles flex without you actually lifting any weights or doing any work. It does it all for you. So, from a picture standpoint, you don't really see the actual effects and use of what this product can do. But if you have a video, showing that actually on a person, using its full capabilities, then you're able to attract more attention to your website and to your brand and to your actual e-commerce store. That's what you have to do. You have to create relatability with your stores and with your advertisements in order to get more attention. So this thing actually has a use, and the way you have to convey that is by making a video, showing how it's used. If there's not one already out there, you have to buy the product and then use it yourself, make a demo video and start posting it to make money and get sales. So those are two examples right there one product that doesn't have a use and one product that does have a use. So I could go on Instagram and Facebook and show you all these different ads, both videos and pictures, and show you which works best. But honestly, there's no real answer to determine which one is actually the best. You never know. That's just what I like to do, is by basing it off of relatability and how much function the product actually has. So, you know, I've had picture ads that have made me tens of thousands of dollars. I've had video ads that have made me the same amount of money. And I've seen a lot of people talk about, you know, videos are the best way to go, because if you get people to watch them, you're actually captivating their attention, and you're, you know, actually spending time with that customer somewhat. You know, the video is actually being seen by the potential customer, and it's grabbing their attention and continuing that relationship that will then aid them to click on your website link and maybe buy your product. But the same thing can happen with pictures. You know, if I'm selling this watch here, you know, I might not make a video of, you know, just flashing it on my wrist or whatever, but if I had a picture, you know, something that looks really clean like this, buy a nice car, like buy a cool steering wheel or something, you know, then that provides some kind of relatability to these customers. You know, they love these exotic cars. You know, this watch, it blends in with the cool cars and it's a good price, you know, that kind of thing. Of course, don't sell watches. I've talked about that a million times on my channel here, but it's just sort of a relatability thing. You have to relate to these potential customers. So I have a store recently that did about $70,000 in revenue within 7 days. And the way I did that was through picture ads. You know, I was running the ads through pictures, and it was not videos. You know, this product has a certain function, but it would provide a better relatability to these potential customers through an image, by showing the design, showing, you know, what it is, because it's something that's known by a lot of people, and if they see these certain designs, that would allow them to, you know, bring attention. So there's a store right here. As you can see, we almost pushed that to 70,000. Within about a week or so. So we pushed that really hard, and we were able to get a lot of sales. You know, I'm not part of that store anymore. Some of you know what it is just by looking at it. But I've had a lot of stores that have done well, both with pictures and videos. And honestly, it depends on the audience too. If you're on Facebook, you can target people that are most likely to, you know, watch a certain amount of video time, or people that like to watch videos and that kind of thing. You have to target people that are in certain interests. So if you're posting an ad on Instagram with a page that, you know, posts a lot of videos and not many pictures, you know, then that's gonna blend in well with your ad if you have a video ad, because, you know, that audience is used to watching videos, and if you post a video ad on their page, then, you know, they're gonna notice that, and they're gonna be like, oh, it's just another video, I'm gonna watch it, but then it ends up being an ad. But if you were to post a picture and it was an ad, you know, they would instantly determine that difference between the page and what they were posting, because it wasn't a normal feed post from that actual page. So you have to sort of simulate yourself with these audiences on Facebook and these Instagram audiences in order to attain the best results for what you're paying and what you want to achieve with your ads. So that's going to end it for this video, guys. Honestly, it's all about split testing. I'm not going to give you an exact answer on what is best. This is my personal opinions and what I think. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.